Okay. Tell everyone in the gallery who you are. What you do.
Stefan Kendler, founder and CEO of K-Challenge Racing.
What do you think? A great result from your team this weekend. How proud are you of what they've achieved in such a short period of time?
Yeah, the team is very proud, and I'm very proud of the team. In less than a month, we received the AC40. We started training, and we're in this race, and we make a podium in the first official race of the America's Cup. It's just amazing. If you would have asked me before the event, I would have signed straight away. So really proud and really happy.
Tell us who you are and what you do.
Peter Burlington, skipper of the Everest Team New Zealand.
Potentially not the result that you were hoping for this weekend. Amazing form throughout the race. What's the feeling amongst the team right now?
Yeah, it was definitely a bit of disappointment. We obviously came here wanting to win, but in saying that, I think we really proved what we can do. As a group, we haven't actually spent that much time sailing the AC40. It's one design configuration, so yeah, we're obviously making a few mistakes in the waves, and a few little bits and pieces got us out, which it's just a few too many mistakes this weekend. But I think in saying that, we did the hard things really well. We got off the line well. We run races that we should have, apart from that last one, obviously, and really excited about the progress we're making as a team.
As you say, that a few unforced errors, uncharacteristic unforced errors, but increased late performance right there. How much confidence will you take from this weekend? You're still racing pretty well.
Yeah, we take a massive amount of confidence from the weekend. Obviously in the America's Cup, you've still got to race the final race. We essentially did that. We got into the final race, and then obviously we didn't get the chance to try and wrap it out. But for us as a team, we're really happy with the progress we've been making. It's got a huge development program going on in the background, so we're really happy to show this weekend.
Grant, first of all, so they all know who you are in the gallery, just say your name and your role with this.
Grant Dalton, CEO of Everest Team New Zealand and America's Cup events.
Grant, this is your event. It's been your responsibility to make this happen, and you wanted to bring it here. How challenging a weekend has it been, and how successful?
I guess the success will be judged in a few days' time. I mean, challenging weather-wise, it was just thrown at us. And that puts everyone under pressure, and they had to respond, and I thought the team responded magnificently. I think, when I sort of reflect on it over the next few days and we start the debrief, one of the things I'll take from it is the support we've had from Villanova and Catalonia and the people coming down from Barcelona. I've been in the village a few times, it's packed, people buying merchandise, happy, packed tonight, on the water, a lot of boats. So what I think that means is that other than, brilliant, people are amazing, but it also starts to me to think about how the potential we always thought was there for Barcelona.
It's great to get racing on the AC40s boost.
There's still over a year to
That's the highlight. That's the main
why did
thing.
you want to have an event so early, and why was it important?
Across the 3 days.
Well, when we came here and made the decision to come to Barcelona, the thing that I hadn't factored at that time was the support that was going to come so quickly with the people, and just this will for the America's Cup to be great. So I didn't take long to start thinking that we should have an event this year, just to start the process, not start it next year, but start it this year. And that was really willingly accepted by the Generalitat, the local Catalonian government, and also Villanova, and also the Barcelona City Council. So it wasn't just about Villanova, it was about all these different parties coming together to help put the event on. So it again just shows the strength of this relationship that's formed with America's Cup to move from here now into a great event next year.
As you said, not the conditions we would have hoped for, but some real glimmers of 6 very competitive teams in boats that are outstanding. What will you take from this weekend?
Well, one of the things you taste the French are bloody good. They did a I think they win most valuable player MVP. I think that's done really well and quite composed. They're very new in the boats, and that's been quite quirky, as you can see. I think one thing that people will say is that the wind limit should be raised, etc. But the boats will fly in 6.5. Anything under that, you barely can sail any boat. So we just had today this afternoon it was like 4 when we called it. So just in general, the wind, other than Friday, was just that was like up again. The wind was very low. Yeah, that race, the first two races we had like 8 knots, and the boats were doing 30, 35 knots.
And just quickly, when you go home and the dust is settled from this weekend, what will have been the important thing, and how important will it have been to you?
Well, I have sort of mixed emotions with something like this because I'm also CEO of the team, and I'm seriously pissed off that we lost by 1 drive. So I got to get over that first, but I'll get over that one way, and then reflect on an event that seems to have a good organisation structure behind it. I think Lizzie Ryan did an amazing job in charge of the event. She had a great team around her, and when I get into sort of team mode and race mode, I don't really have that much to do with the event. So I think it's in good shape, but the success is always the people, and Catalonia, Villanova, people of Barcelona, and all the people from the area, they're what make the event, and they came in their thousands and made it really good, even in the bad weather.
Okay, congratulations, first of all. How is your balance of this first competition?
Tom, tell everyone in the gallery who you are.
Tom Slingsby, skipper, helmsman of American Magic.
Tom, when I spoke to you before this event, you said you've come here to win, and you have. How much of a statement do you think you've made?
I don't know. I'm not sure how much of it is a statement to the rest of the fleet. It's more of a confidence builder for our team. We've got a very new sailing team in this squad, and we've been all helping each other out, trying to learn these boats. I'm new to these boats. And so, there's a great atmosphere within American Magic, and the sailing team, or the short team, or the management. It's just good to reward them and say, look, we're on the right track, we're off to a great start. Plenty more to come, but it's nice to step off on the right foot.
As you say, a brand new sailing team, and it was really difficult and changeable conditions. What was it like on board? First time before racing?
Yeah, it was quite stressful on board. In the first race we got a great start, and I made a call to sort of tack on the Kiwis, which we paid for. Basically they luffed us and made us tack back, and then I sort of had to readjust my mind. Okay, this is how much we're losing in manoeuvres and in this sort of wind strength in this way, so it's really, you're learning on the fly all the time, and then from then on in the racing I was making sure I gave myself a bit more distance when we tacked on people, and you're just learning on the fly, but it was really challenging conditions. It was sort of around that 9-10 knots and bumpy, and any mistake and you would fall off the foil. So fortunately we had a great day, and these boats are amazing in those conditions. Once you get 9-10 knots, they're a beautiful boat.
As we said, it's not the America's Cup, but it has been a real test of sailing and talent. I mean, how much confidence will move forward?
I said before the regatta started at the press conference, I do think these events count. They might not count for points, but if we end up in we're all designing our own boats, and if the boats end up similar in speed, we now know that we've got a sailing team that can beat your sailing team. And to me that's huge. Confidence in sailing, it's such a mental game, and so for us moving forward, we know we've got a great sailing team, we know we can put it together, we know we can beat these other teams when it gets close, and that's good for us to know, and it's a mental edge to us, but we'll all see what happens next year.
And just lastly, for you personally, you watched the last America's Cup from the sidelines, sitting at home. What does it mean to Tom Slingsby to come out of the first event and to win?
Yeah, I mean, last America's Cup was tough to watch. I decided not to compete, and it was fine for the lead up, the couple of years of lead up, but that final few months when everyone was there in Auckland and all the teams are training, it was hard to watch for me because I felt like I should be there. And yeah, I'm just fortunate this time. American Magic decided to hire me, and amazing principals of Doug DeVos and Hat Forth and Terry Hutchison running the team. It's nice to pay them back in some way, and yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to next year, and yeah, look, I hope we can design a fast boat and give ourselves a good shot at it.
Thanks so much. Well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Good watch.
Okay. Then first of all, can you make me an overall balance of Villanova this review?
It's great to get racing on the AC40s versus all of the other teams in the America's Cup. That's the highlight, that's the main thing, but a bit of a shame we didn't get more wind against across the 3 days. We only just got a couple of snippets of what the boats could do and how tight the racing could be. So yeah, that was obviously a shame, but for our team personally, really proud with how we sailed. Set the bar quite high, I think, in the really light wind conditions. We were sailing the boat nicely, but ultimately a couple of unforced errors was the difference between us, winning this week and not. So it's something we have to address.
What's your view about the AC40? Because this is the very first time that you could compete against others, which is amazing boat.
Yeah, the boat's amazing. We, as a group of 4 of us, haven't actually sailed the one design boat too much. It's only been the last month that we've got into this. Yeah, it's awesome. The team's doing a great job. It's going to be great, obviously, for this event, for the next AC World Series, and then really for the Youth America's Cup and the Women's America's Cup. So it's going to shine, and I can't wait to watch them racing these boats.
Can you tell me a little bit about your position, the flight controller in this particular boat?
So in this boat, the flight control is autopilot, so that's actually controlled from the helm stations. So the back seat where Andy and I sit is aero control. So between the mainsail and the jib, we change depending on the situation, and mainly the windward person controls the mainsail and the leeward person controls the jib. So it's quite a difference for us in how you sort of work together with the 4 of us, but really fun challenge.
Okay.
Thank you.
Terry, tell everyone in the gallery your name and your role with the American Magic.
Hi, I'm Terry Hutchinson, and I'm the skipper of the America.
It's been great to have perfect boiling conditions.
Terry, you look like a man who's had quite a tough weekend. How are you feeling right now?
It feels really good. We had the opportunities. The guys sailed really well today. They sailed really well yesterday, and they didn't get a lot to show for it, which was disappointing. And it was we're building a new team. We have a lot of great experienced sailors, world champions, gold medalists, bronze medalists. We have a lot of incredibly talented sailors inside of our team, but it still is a process to build that team. And so to watch them hold serve today in the manner that they did, you can't really praise Tom and Goody and Michael and Riley enough, because they were flatline, they were unemotional, and they just sailed really, really well. So it was good to see them capitalize in the last race on Team New Zealand's mistake when they came off the foil, and yeah, so all in all, a great day. A lot better than the last time I spoke to you, sure.
As you say, it's American Magic's second go at the America's Cup. Last one probably as tough as it gets. Terry.
Yeah.
What does a win like this? I mean, I know it's a year to go to the Cup. What does it mean to the whole team and the way it's going to be forward?
What does it mean? I think it demonstrates that we have what we need inside the cockpits. It demonstrates to all 170 some odd people that are part of our American Magic that are supporting us day in and day out, designers and boat builders and sailmakers and engineers and electricians. It demonstrates to everybody that in the moment we have the sailing talent that can be successful against the competition. But there's a lot inside that, and this is just a moment in time, and so it's nice to absorb it and take it all in. But tomorrow we're going to have a good debrief, and then Tuesday we're back at it. So you can't help but be optimistic because everybody likes winning. But at the same time, you also know the game, so we have to be smart in how we approach the next 13 months of the game and make sure that we're doing everything we possibly can. But in this moment, we can enjoy it. Okay.
Okay, congratulations. First of all, how is your balance of this first competition in Villanova?
We always had a very tough and tricky day yesterday, and came away pretty disappointed, and it was just fantastic to see how the team came together last night and figured a lot of stuff out for the light winds. We knew we were stronger when there was a bit more wind, but we did a great team performance, not only the guys on the boat, but all the guys in the shed and the design side. So it was a really great result for the team.
What is the key point to perform like you did today?
I think just the key for us racing is the communication. We're a very new team, myself and Tom and Michael and Riley all sailing together, the four of us. So getting the communication right between the four of us, so we're all on the same page, making good decisions, but also backing up and helping each other out. And I think we showed that today, that we got better and better throughout the weekend.
How did you feel with the two skippers configuration, the two helmsmen?
Oh, it's very different to what we've been used to. So it's taken a little time to adapt. But as myself and Tom have been sailing on different boats a lot the last 4 or 5 months as we've been match racing against each other, tuning against each other. So to get the communication right when we're sailing together is not easy, but it feels like it's coming together nicely. We still have a lot of work to do, but it's a really good first step.
How do you feel in Barcelona in terms of city, or whole city, and in terms of the race course?
Oh, Barcelona is a fantastic place. I'm really happy to be there. My wife, my little boy, they're super happy to be in Barcelona with lots of things to do. The race course is very tricky. We see conditions very much like we saw today with the larger waves, the lighter winds, which makes the sailing very, very difficult and rewards slick sailing. So it's going to be exciting.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Feedback after the
perhaps just give us a recap of today and particularly what happened in that second race.
So today, final days of racing, we had 2 great races. One first race where we had a really good fight with Narosa, and then the second race we again with Narosa, good fight, but we got second place in that one. Everything seems to be on track for the last race, and try to catch up some point to go in the final race, but just before the start of the third race today, the boat didn't want to turn back on. We had an issue with the emergency stop system that failed, and then we couldn't use the boat anymore. So unfortunately we can't do much because it's a one design boat, so we just have to watch our friends race ours.
A disappointing finish, I'm sure, but some real glimmers of something quite special within the team. When you reflect on this weekend, how proud are you of your performance?
We are really proud because we are up there. We can win races, we can win regata. So I think for the whole team it is a big plus because we had worked really hard to get there. And we show to the race course that there is still some game to be made. I think the two teams that we need to look for, it's American Magic and Team Villain. But we are up there, we just need to adjust some stuff, and next time in Jeddah we'll be fighting for after week.
And just quickly, I mean, less than 2 months to the next event, how much confidence has this weekend given you going forward to Jeddah, and how will you spend that time?
We have a big confidence going down in Jeddah because now we know what to expect of performance and the other teams. So we will just fine-tune a few details and make sure we are up to the level that everyone will bring to Jeddah, and I think all the races will be even more interesting there.
We'll go in French.
Yes.
Voy a abusar de tu confianza y te voy a pedir también el balance en inglés, que te porque es muy interesante.
Well, the feedback after the regata would have been reasonably good for us, except the last race bitterly disappointing. We could not take the start due to a technical problem. It eventuated itself in the forecast system. The emergency stop would not go off, and there was an electrical issue in the system by itself, and it's very frustrating because these are boats that we receive as they are. We cannot really do much, and so with the best of our knowledge, we go and we use them, and the boat will not work. And it's even more frustrating because in such conditions, in such situations, the race committee, the race management does not really contemplate, it's not really keen or open to extend the time in between races to allow to fix certain issues, which in a one design fleet probably is something that should be discussed and introduced because it's really not fair.
Muchísimas gracias.
A ustedes.
Okay. Giles, it's been a difficult weekend and a difficult day in particular. Just summarise.
Yeah, not a good day at all for us. Certainly licking wounds this evening, that's for sure. Really couldn't get going at all today as a sort of results. Trouble getting on the start line. A few boat issues thrown in there, boat handling errors. Yeah, just a lot to work on.
I mean, it's fair to say it's not really your focus, either this boat or this event. You're looking ahead to next year. You know, how frustrating has it been, and what action are you taking forward?
Yeah, as you say, it hasn't been our focus, but equally we're sportsmen. We don't want to hide behind that, and of course we wanted to come here and do well and race well and race hard. And yeah, we haven't done that at all. And I think the team's been in some pretty dark places before. I'm sure we can rebound from this, and I think the key thing for us now is that there is a lot to take away from it in terms of learning. There's some real easy gains out there that we know, and maybe some that we'll find out in the review process over the coming weeks. And, I think ultimately I've always found with my sailing career that you really do learn most when you fail, and this weekend we failed and not sailed well, and we've got to bounce back from it.
That is the game, it's learning and adapting quickly, and you know that more than most. How much of it just a little push in the right direction?
I think it can be, I mean, as painful as it is right now and fresh, it can be really quite powerful. I think it serves as a perfect reminder to us as to where we're at. We've got a long way to go, but it's we're fortunate enough that the timing of this is a long way out from the racing that really matters, and really from here the focus is to turn it around and make sure we're where we need to be in the years' time.
La primera pregunta que te voy a hacer es un balance un poco de la regata.
Cada vez es la misma
sí,
respuesta.
Sí, la primera va a ser un balance y la segunda, al final habéis hecho un muy buen debut para llevar muy poco tiempo. Entonces depende de lo que me respondas, te repreguntaré una segunda, ¿vale? Hacemos primero las dos en inglés, luego en francés y luego en español. ¿Vale? Bueno, estamos con Kevin Peponet del Orient Express Racing Team. Kevin, first one, can you make me a global vision of this debut in Villanova?
It's a pretty good debut for us. We are really happy about the performance we delivered. We finished on third position, so it's a big gift for the team. For this, we only have less than 15 days of sailing on the AC40. So yeah. Coming back with a podium here in Villanova Jet 2. It's an amazing performance for us.
What do you think that has been the key just to make this good performance, having so few days of training, as you said?
I think the strength of the team is to analyze the mistakes we made and to erase it for the next day. Like we are learning day after day, and that's the main strength of the team. And yeah, we managed to, I don't want to say easily or so, we didn't push so much the performance. We are this weekend it was hard for us and for every team to get up on the foils and not to fall down. So we had a full focus on this, being able to finish the race falling and not fall down of this foils. So that was the main goal. And then just adjust the balance between the risk to get high performance, but maybe fall down because too risky, too high, or too hard to handle the boat, and being too low, too much drag, and not enough performance to get in front of the fleet.
Okay. Now in French, please.
Happy? Just identify yourself.
Yeah, I'm Ben Ainsley, one of the drivers for Ineos Return.
Ben, you're a man and used to winning.
Good start.
Una regata con poco viento, entonces teníamos que
Then you're a sailor and a group of people used to
buscar el balance, el equilibrio entre
Yeah, look, surely it's not acceptable our performance this weekend. I'm really frustrated. The whole team are really disappointed with the performance. We clearly got the balance wrong between focusing on testing and development, just out and out racing in this AC40 class. So, like any professional sports team, we want to be performing at the top of the field. We haven't, so we've got to go away and have a really good hard look at ourselves in terms of what went wrong, what we did wrong in the water, preparation of the boat, across the whole team, and try and get that sorted out for Jeddah, which is not that far away in the scheme of things. So, yeah, we'll focus hard on that. With, of course, keeping an eye on the development of the test boat, which will lead into the race boat for the couple of summer.
This is not the America's Cup. Just how important is it, particularly within the sailing team, and how disappointing is the talent?
It's not the cup, obviously. It doesn't stand for anything, doesn't count for anything. But like I said, as a professional sports team at this level, it's not acceptable to finish last. So I'm the CEO of the campaign and I take responsibility for that. I'm not going to take that lightly, so we're going to have a good hard look at why we've underperformed and try and sort that out for Jeddah, and of course give ourselves the best possible chance for the cup in the summer.
You good? Tell us who you are and what you do.
Quentin de la Pierre, the skipper of the Space Racing team.
First event in the Cup Arena, finish on the podium. How good does that feel?
Unbelievable feeling. I'm super proud of the whole team. I mean, the technician did pretty well, and finishing on the podium with the 4 sailors on board is something unreal, to be honest. Just arriving here in Villanova quite late and being able to finish on this top 3, battling with the others. This is a great idea.
You're a young, fresh sailing team lining up with the world's best. A lot of expectation. Now, how relieved are you that you performed on the big stage?
I mean, I trust the big 4 on board. Mathieu, Jason and Kevin, I think we did a really good selection, for sure. We worked pretty well together, well synchronized also. I'm sure that we can improve all together and yeah, try to follow our dreams.
And just quickly, how much are you looking forward to Jeddah right now?
I'm not looking so much about Jeddah. I'm looking a lot about the coming training weeks. I think we have a lot to achieve technically, just to improve our basics and being able to put together our tactics and strategy in Jeddah. Yeah, the next step for sure is a big training camp and try to improve maneuvers, training. Thanks.
We good? Tell us who you are, Jimmy. Well, Jimmy, you've done some tough regattas in the past, but it was full of challenges this weekend.
Yeah, it was really challenging conditions, but again, every team has to deal with that. No one's advantaged by that. I mean, look, really got to credit the guys that finished in the top 3.
What do you leave here thinking about? What's your takeaways on Luna Rossa?
Yeah, I mean, look, we definitely, there's a lot to learn. We made some good steps, I felt, over the few days that we came into here. It was just tough to finish on that race. Unfortunately, after the change, we lost Kiko's comms. So we couldn't communicate during the last race, and it actually proved much more challenging than I thought.
Yourself and Jack, you're used to pushing to the front. How frustrating was it for the pair of you? Perhaps, how rusty are you? It's been 2.5 years since.
I mean, our program's been heavily focused on development, that's for sure. But I don't think that's an excuse, because I think you just look at the French team that's come in, and I think they probably sail better than anyone in terms of our account they got on the boat. So I feel better to Queensland and those guys. They sail really well. But yeah, we need to just go back and learn the lessons. I mean, we went into that last race with a shot, which is good. It was just a shame to have to finish that way, lose the comms, and it just really, really tough to race. And, you know, super marginal conditions when you lose that sort of link to the other guy.
Stefan.